Fuck, that scared the shit out of me.
Hey, what is up, guys? It is Mega Gumballs, back again with another video. I know, guys, it's been a very, very long time since I've made a video. I've a lot of stuff happened in my life. I mean, I work a lot, have a girlfriend, just a lot of life stuff. Dude, I went I went last night to go see Baby Metal. Haven't seen them in a while. It's like a Japanese metal band. But yeah, a lot of stuff has happened in recent times. So anyway, this video I want to talk about making art while also being a busy adult. For reference, here's the art piece that I'm working on. You know, I'm working on a nice facial portrait piece or whatever. Still halfway done it, just all graphite pencils and stuff like that. But anyway, what I want to talk about is just doing art while you have a 9-to-5 and how hectic it can be. For reference, art is not my main job. It's not my main anything. It's a very fun hobby I like to do. I work outside. I work outside with cars. I'm sort of a mechanic. I'm not going to disclose what I do, but I work with cars a lot, so I'm always outside. Cold, rain, heat, you name it, I'm always outside, so it does get draining. I literally am up at 5:30 in the morning every day and literally get home about like 3 or 4 o'clock sometimes. So I'm busy, and just like every other busy adult in their 20s, me, I'm in my late 20s, it's just rough. It's rough to like have to get out of work, then you have to do more work. You gotta work on your art, you know, you gotta do other stuff, and sometimes it really is draining to have to figure out that as well, you know, to set time for that as well. And it's a really rough thing that a lot of people really don't understand. And as artists, you know, we're balancing so much stuff at once. You know, I'm balancing bills and my car and making sure I have food in my fridge. You know, sometimes it's like I don't have time to do art. Sometimes I just want to sleep, you know. But I think that's like the biggest thing about being an artist, is that we're just carrying off so many hats and stuff like that. And yeah, sorry guys, I never really script these videos. I kind of just talk them off the top of my head. So I really do it from a place of enthusiasm rather than a place of like, okay, I have to formulate this stuff, I gotta research this stuff. I really kind of just let my passions flow for me. And yeah, I think for the biggest thing as artists, you know, you got to delegate some time. You know what I mean? Like there's been so much stuff in my life that's happening right now. It's really rough to really delegate time. Like heck, even before today, like today I have off from work. But dude, I cannot. I think it's been like probably 2 or 3 weeks since I even sat down on my computer, because I've just been so much busy working, socializing. You know, hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family, hanging out with my girlfriend. It's been so busy, guys. So, one thing as artists, just don't beat yourself up. You know what I mean? Really don't beat yourself up. You know what I mean? If you can only delegate maybe like an hour, maybe 2 a day, or every couple of days or whatever, just do that. Don't push yourself to the point of burnout, right? I think as artists, we're so reluctant to just do that. Like my problem is, like, if I obsess over something, I'm gonna try to not sleep, you know. Like when I get out of work at 4 o'clock, I usually take a nap and then I go do something else. But if I'm obsessing over something, sometimes I won't even take a nap. I would just do it until it's time for me to go to sleep, which really isn't good at all. You know what I mean? So it's really not good. Like, take breaks, you know. I'm also subject to, if I get distracted, I like to just, if I'm distracted, I will literally just do that thing for like hours on end. You know what I mean? Which also isn't good, right? I like to have, I'm trying to work on now just being in my almost 30s. I'm in my late 20s, I'm 29. Trying to work on a lot of balance, right? Not only I'm working, but also, you know, I delegate time I go to the gym. I try to delegate time for reading, you know, trying to work on that. But also trying to delegate time on the weekends. I think my weekends is like a big thing. That's a lot of it is just like up in the air, you know, grasping at straws, you know, hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family, hanging out with my girlfriend. It's a lot of stuff right now. So I think for a lot of things, especially like artists, we want to, you know, we want to show off our art. We want to pump out this art by the end of the week or end of the month or whatever, set all these deadlines, but we forget that we need to set time for ourselves, right? I think definitely for artists, you learn a lot from producing art, but also just ingesting art in general too. Like, I have plenty of comic books, I have plenty of art books, I have plenty of things that can keep me invested in art even when I'm not doing art, you know? Like, for instance, this piece, which I will upload a second video of, you know, this little sketch thing. I streamed it on Twitch, I think a couple days ago. Literally took no time at all. I think I did this in like roughly like maybe like an hour or two. But yeah, I was just in the mood to draw something. I was a little invested. So that's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just get that inspiration, like me. I know my type, that I'll get inspiration at random times of the hour. Like, sometimes I'll just get inspiration at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and I'm just like, oh, I want to draw something, and so I just turn on my webcam and draw. You know what I mean? I just not put too much seriousness on it, but also like to express myself. You know, I think for a lot of expression, it's just how natural it feels rather than how rigid it feels. You know what I mean? Like, my job is very rigid in structure. It's like, go to work, eat lunch, clock out, go home, do it again, yada yada yada, Monday through Friday, yada yada yada. But I think that's kind of the beauty of art, is that it doesn't have to be rigid. Well, you know, obviously if you're doing it as a full-time job, you have like a business or whatever, but if you're just doing it as like a hobby or as a passion project, do whatever you want, man. If you want to pump out one artwork a month, do that. If you want to, you know, save your time, pump out one every couple months, do that. You know, it's really hard, man. Like, I'm balancing a lot of stuff, and sometimes it really does get me stressed. You know what I mean? I'm really stressed, trust me. Like, I got a lot of bills, I have a lot of stuff, you know. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about my parents, I'm worried about my girlfriend, I'm worried about my friends, I'm worried about my family, I'm worried about a lot of stuff, you know. I mean, it's very stressful, just always thinking about money and bills and my well-being, you know. And then I gotta think, okay, well, then I also gotta pump out a video, also gotta pump out art. But I like to just keep it very casual when it comes to art, because for me personally, when I pump out art that I don't like, it shows, right? When I pump out art I'm stressed about, it shows. Rather than if I just pump out art that I'm like, okay, this is fun, you know, or I'm just letting go of any preconceptions, or am I thinking, oh, this has to be perfect, or these people have to like what I pump out, or this has to get into an art gallery or whatever. No, sometimes I just pump out art because I'm just like, hey, it's just fun, you know. And I think for a lot of people, they forget that. Yeah, so that is my quick video, my quick little art talk. I just think that people need to, you know, art is a journey, and you know, you can think of it as like a struggle, or you can think of it as just a journey. Like, you know what I mean? People are not going to become well-made artists a lot. This is a video that I really got inspiration from watching the PewDiePie video where he drew for a whole year, and it definitely inspired me to make a video like this, because I've been drawing for several years, and I think, you know, eventually I'll make a sketchbook tour, because I have several sketchbooks. I think I have 8 or 9 now that are falling apart, or you know, falling apart, or just torn, or just very, very worn out. But I think I'll do that in the future. But this video is very inspired by PewDiePie. PewDiePie, if you're watching this, which I doubt you'll be watching this, thank you, and I really appreciate your video. Your video is very cool, and it definitely showed how your journey is very simple, but for a lot of artists, we forget how simple we can make it, but also we can make it very complicated, right? And yeah, I like your video. Sorry, I'm never good at explaining stuff. But yeah, PewDiePie, thank you for watching this video. You're awesome. Keep doing the same thing you're doing. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. And yeah, guys, same thing for other artists out there. You're producing videos, you're producing artwork. Just enjoy the process, man. Like, you're gonna be stressing. You're gonna have stuff. You're gonna have bills and deadlines and school and other people in your life to just wear you down. But just do you. That's the best advice I can give. So that's gonna end the video. If you guys like this, I'll be producing more stuff. I'll be doing more art book reviews, more sketchbook stuff. So I'll be streaming more on Twitch, playing video games and doing art. So if you guys like this, make sure to follow me. Follow my Twitter is the same name, at Mega Gumballs, and Twitch at Mega Gumballs as well. And yeah, guys, peace.